Ed, you good to go?
I'm good.
Okay. You ready?
You're better.
Thank you, Ed. All right. Welcome to
The Bada Bing Podcast.
Bodacast.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Chicago's traveling podcast.
And hey, you know what? We always start with the cheers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's okay if you drink water.
This is like water.
That is like water.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's time for the Bada Bing Podcast. Like and subscribe. And now, here are your hosts, Pat and Brian.
You can't just
And I
cheers and not
forgot to say
drink.
cheers.
That's all right.
You don't need
You
to
forgot
say
to
it.
drink. I forgot to cheers.
But anyway, who do we have here today, Bri?
Holly Houlf.
Holly Houlf.
We wanted
Here
to
in
get you
Florida.
on here on our podcast because we have worked with you in the past.
We love working with you.
You're
truly a pleasure.
Awesome.
Love you guys.
You
And
make every set better, and that's the people we want to work with.
yes.
Thank you.
What does she do?
She's a food stylist, and more so
Do prop styling.
prop. And mostly, she's done prop styling for us.
For us, yes. But you do more than that. You do food styling. You have multiple businesses. So tell us a little bit about what you do and what you're passionate about.
So I do food styling and prop styling. I started in the industry in 2014,
Okay.
about
A little over 10 years.
a little bit over 10 years. And then during the pandemic, my sister and I started a COVID company. Well, we started Crafty Chicago, and we started doing COVID testing to get productions back to work.
Oh, wow. That's great.
And
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
no problem. Find a need
you-
and you execute it.
Did you have like the hazmat suits on and everything?
Yeah, we had the masks,
Did you have a face shield?
the face shields for the bigger celebrities that we worked with and things like that.
Right.
They couldn't be masked.
Yeah.
Kind of during that time, I'd also worked in still photography studios, and
Right.
I had been their studio manager and done like meal coordinating and craft service for shoots and things. So while doing COVID testing and the pandemic, kind of snacks and drinks kind of went hand in hand with that. So Crafty Chicago turned into a craft service company. After the pandemic, we were both, and then now we're just a craft service company.
Right. And
I love that name, Crafty Chicago.
Crafty
by the way.
Chicago.
that is a
great name.
really good name.
.com.
Yes.
Where did you start first, though? Was it food stylist?
I met a food stylist whose husband was a photographer, and I actually started photo assisting in the industry in the beginning.
Right.
Okay.
And then the food stylist, that was a smaller team, so they started hiring me as an assistant.
And you didn't come from the film industry at all. You just came from an outside. You're just an outsider that just met somebody.
Yeah, I met.
I know a lot of people that do that come into
We all have
the industry.
different paths.
So many. There's not one path to get into this industry, and that's what's cool about our industry. We have people from all walks of life.
Totally.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you have a passion for it. That's what's important. Dan.
Yeah.
That separates the good ones from the okay ones.
Totally. Well, yeah. We do a lot of faking it till we make it. Don't look at me. I'll get this done. What are you
Yeah,
trying to
that's
do?
right. Well, because they're unreasonable schedules sometimes, and the ask isn't always.
Well, and with food styling, sometimes you don't necessarily, you've never done it before. I mean, I don't know. There's just some things you get into, you don't know, like a pumpkin pie. I don't know. I don't
love
know.
pumpkin
I've
pie, by the way.
done some pumpkin pie, like some stuff, but I'm sure, like, if someone wanted me to cut a piece out of it, like, what are you trying to achieve?
Yes.
And then don't look at me. Let me take this over here and let me figure it out.
To look over my shoulder.
Right, because like with food styling, a lot of it is, acting very confident, like, oh no, this is how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
And then it's up to the client and agency to kind of, oh, okay. Or could you, make it, could you make the slice a little bit smaller
Sure.
or something like that? So it's things like that. You don't really know what you're getting into until you get into the project.
Right. And you're in front of people and you're doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the hardest part is when people are over your shoulder watching.
And intimidating.
And food is difficult because it's got like a ticking clock, right? It doesn't look good forever. So a lot of things,
A lot
especially
of
meat,
yeah.
things like that, they don't hold. So
Yeah.
you get to it fast. It's got to look good right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I just feel like it's a lot of things to think about. It's a lot of steps. It's a lot of deconstructing and reconstructing
There's so many cool tricks. What is your favorite trick for making some food look great? I mean, I've seen like something with the tampon and this and this.
I'm not sure where this is
No,
going.
no,
Well, I know
no.
where he's going.
Yeah.
But
Please.
these tricks are very top secret.
Oh,
Oh,
kind of like a magician.
Kind of like that. And I feel like if I did air any secrets on this podcast,
you don't have to.
No,
We don't want to. We don't want to be that.
we could
We
bleep
don't-
it out.
I can't handle that pressure.
But you have to tell us later, though.
yeah,
Oh, I'll
tell
tell
us
you
about the
later. I'll tell you
tampon.
I'll tell you the tampon some people use. It's for steam. There's
Steam,
other
that's
methods.
it,
There
yeah.
are other methods. But yes, they used to use the tampon with really hot water. And then if you set the tampon behind whatever you're shooting, the steam off the tampon.
That's that. I mean,
Makes it look hot.
That's a
one
cool
always
trick.
kind of.
Coffee.
That's not a secret. People, everyone knows that, right?
Everybody knows the tampon trick. There's other tricks to you.
That's old school.
You also do a lot of set
decorating,
decorating
things like that.
and you,
And that's a huge job, isn't it? It's, you know, every time you come into one of our sets, you have all this great stuff to prop the background and swap this in. put that
Blankets,
in.
chairs, table.
Yes.
right.
You need all that stuff because you don't know what you're going to come up against.
Yeah.
Exactly. And instead of us walking around an office building trying to find, hey, go see if you can find
Yeah.
a flower, a plant.
Yeah.
Well, and a
Yeah.
lot of the times we'll do that, but I also feel like it's options for the client and agency too. We don't want to run into a situation where we don't have another option. Like this is just
Yeah.
it. Unless there's no budget for it,
Right.
then they have to be very direct on what they want.
What is the most requested thing for Crafty?
Who that's They can request all they want. They have to have the budget.
What do people ask for? What do they, if they had the budget, what do people tend to like,
That, I mean, it really, really, really changes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there was a job I was on, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like if the client starts on day one with something really expensive, like they wanted me to do the La Colombe coffees iced all day, like a pass of them. And we were at,
how do we get on that shoot?
yeah,
Sounds
like
great.
how do we, afford that? Like,
Yeah.
so,
A lot of planning.
and then next week it was, they wanted sugar-free Red Bulls. Like I run into things where
It's all over.
Oh my word. It's
Yeah.
got to be it has to be one person on the set that's probably in charge or paying the bill that says that like sugar-free Red Bulls.
totally. I think it becomes producer ego sometimes almost, or
Yeah,
someone, or I don't know where down the line it falls.
That sounds like a DP ask.
That could be a DP. Yeah, I can see DP. I have to have sugar-free Red Bull.
And La Colombe coffee,
Oh,
iced.
jeez.
Iced La Colombe
Yeah.
coffees. But we have a rate sheet generally we work on, and then depending on the client asks, we have a base and then a premium, and then
Yeah.
a sustainable kit. If anybody wanted a sustainable set, we don't only offer plastic, individually wrapped snacks. We also offer bulk snacks that come in jars.
Mhm.
Like we encourage people to bring their own water bottles to the sustainable sets, and then we have refilling stations all over and things like that.
Yeah.
And usually those rates that you just mentioned a little bit ago, does that come with, I mean, is there always a person on set with the Crafty? I mean, just replenishing and
There's generally always someone with our kits on the Crafty Chicago sets. But we do offer satellite kits where if they don't want to pay for someone, we'll just drop off to your location in the morning and then pick up at the end of the day.
okay, that's good. That's actually awesome to know. I didn't.
Yeah. And
know
it's
that.
one less
And I
thing
don't
to.
think we advertise that enough, but it is something we offer, and one less thing the producer has to worry about.
I
Which is, yeah, huge.
don't love going the night before a shoot. Hey, you better pick up some Crafty. One of us will say that to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
And we're like, what do we buy? So we're just
well,
buying a bunch
yeah,
of stuff
exactly.
we
I
had-
buy what I think I like, and I hope everybody else likes it too.
But
you know?
you guys would know exactly.
Yeah, like we would know. Well, we have a variety that we know that we pack in these kits. Like we have our base, the standard kit gets packed in there unless you had a bougie client, which if you had a bougie client, you would have the money to have one of us on set.
Yeah, exactly.
So you would get a standard satellite kit, which would have a variety. I mean, I've never heard anybody complain about any of our snacks.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's awesome. We have to do that.
And they're always
That's-
organic. We try not to encourage palm oils and things like that.
Yeah.
Deforesting the rainforest is sad.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for thinking of those
Yeah.
things.
So we try to
So
be
we don't have to
mindful with our snack.
Oh my gosh, she does everything.
You do a lot of great things.
And then do you have? I mean, how many businesses are you involved in?
Well, there's me personally. I do some food styling assisting in the art department, and then my sister and I, we own Crafty Chicago, and then we also are about to launch our record club. And on Halloween, we are in the middle of a website build for that. It's a club we've been running for 5 years.
A record club.
We started in the pandemic.
Tell us more about that. What's the record club? What's the process? If you don't
Can you not? You don't have to. You really don't have to. This isn't live.
No, this is
Thanks.
fine. Thank you for clarification.
Wait a minute.
Thank you. It's not live. I don't know if anybody knew that.
Where's the sack truck?
It's not live.
It's not live.
We'll do it live.
It's not live.
Fuck it.
The fire's coming. My sister bought me a record player for Christmas in 2020. This is a really long story. I have a Sonos. I have the Sonos sound system in my home. We lived together at the time. So for Christmas, she was like, what do you want? And I was like, I want the Sonos record player.
Yeah.
Very specific, very specific. So she went and got me a very nice, beautiful Sony Bluetooth record player. So I went to Best Buy and I had to buy a $500 port. And the whole reason she didn't want to get the Sonos record player was because the record player was $500 with port built in. So I bought the port, and when I got home and hooked it all up, I was like, you know what would be really cool is if you bought me a surprise record once a month.
To make up the difference of the $500 I just had to spend.
And she was like, fuck you, buy your own record. And so I went and I went, that's not much of a surprise. So I went into my bedroom and I thought about it. And I hit up like 20 of our friends that are diehard record collectors. And I really wasn't at the time. But I was like, hey, who would want to do a secret Santa style vinyl exchange? And they were like, dude, that sounds dope. I'm in. So then I went back out into the kitchen. I was like, hey, Chelsea, me, blah, 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 are going to play the secret Santa style vinyl exchange. And she's like, did you just talk your friends into buying you surprise records?
Sounds smart to me.
I was like, well, I mean, I guess I did. I didn't think of it like that. And we did the first exchange and it was like, I think it was 27 of us in that first exchange that ended up doing this exchange, which was way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And off of that, I made a playlist in Spotify based on my favorite song on every record exchanged. And then I started an Instagram because they were like, hey, I got my records. This is so dope. And sending me pictures they were taking. It wasn't even content I was creating. And then I was tagging the artists. So it was like 2 Chainz, Phil Collins was in that exchange. And we started getting DMs from their managers. Like, what's this about? 2 Chainz maybe hit us up in the third exchange. Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins, I think at one point, his assistant played. We're doing members only. We're going to be like an old school, like, biker gang. Like, we're patching our members in. Like,
That's awesome. Tattoos?
no, like,
Brands.
no, like, I think when you sign up, I want to do a patch system. Like, when you sign in, you get patched in. And then 1 annual play, you get another patch. 5-year play, you get another patch.
I was just thinking about this. Like the people in our industry, we're so like multidimensional. Like you meet a lot of people, but the people we work with are just multidimensional. They're look at all the things she's doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, I mean, I also think that I was actually just talking about this with someone, but I think that a lot of people stay comfortable. And in our industry, you meet a lot of people that like staying uncomfortable. And people don't understand that. Like, it's like the risk or reward. You know, it's good to always get a paycheck at the end of the week, but I feel like in our industry, we're about all risk because there will be a reward. We don't know when. It could be 30 to 90 days. The next
paycheck.
job isn't tomorrow.
Yeah.
Could be. But, when the job's over, I mean, our jobs are kind of like, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's
Exactly.
true. Speaking of which, say it.
That's a wrap.
Thank you for joining us on this podcast with us. And
It was a blast. Where can people find you?
Well, Crafty Chicago.
Yeah.
Record Club. hollyhoulf.com soon, and hollyhoulf.com.
Awesome.
Have all of the websites.
Holly, thank you for joining us.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you. Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.